Live from Hank Kuzma Court at Finnegan Fieldhouse on the campus of Franciscan University of Steubenville. It's college basketball action today. The Barons hosting Pitt-Bradford. Today's game is being brought to you by Apollo Pro Restoration, Finnegan's, by Steve's Fish, Tri-State Medical, also by M&M, True Value Hardware, by the Steubenville Bakery, and by Sesame Grill. A very good Saturday afternoon, everyone. Jim Huggins, Jason Jenkins, Dan Vogel, live from Finnegan Fieldhouse, where it's Hank Kuzma Community Day here at Franciscan, going on from 1 until 8 o'clock this evening. And Jakes, we look forward to this ball game. The Barons taking on a team that's only 1-16 overall, 0-12 in the AMCC. And the Barons, meanwhile, have lost 3 consecutive ball games and looking to get back on the win side today.
Yeah, the Barons, looking for a way to snap that. They lost 3, but they played a very tough game in the last game. Talked to Coach Wallace after the game. He was pleased with the way they played, and hopefully they continue that effort to get today against a team that's young and, like you said, struggling.
Yeah, it's been a tough season for them. They're only scoring 65 points a game, which is the worst in the conference, and they're giving up 84.8. So not getting a lot of defense and not getting a lot of offense. Meanwhile, the Barons are scoring 73.3 per game, giving up 77. In their last ball game, the Barons lost to Pitt-Greensburg on Wednesday nights, 84 to 79, and the Barons were right in there all the way to the end, but a little bit of cold spell at the end of the ball game doomed them.
Yeah, that was a case of, something like the lid being locked or a bucket on it, because they had shots going in and out, and they actually took a 3 at the end to tie it, before giving up the foul shots, to make that, the difference. But they were in that game against a very tough Pitt-Greensburg team.
This is the second of 5 consecutive home games that we'll be bringing you on Ohio Valley Sports Online. Next ball game after today will be Wednesday night as Penn State Altoona comes to town for a 6 o'clock start. Saturday, February the 1st, Penn State Barron comes to town for a 2 o'clock start. And on Wednesday, February the 5th, Mount Aloysius. I don't know, am I saying that right?
Aloysius, Mount Aloysius.
Aloysius, XB Alodosius comes to town at 6 o'clock before going on the road. So, second game, we talked with Coach about this homestand, and he said, we got to put that first one out of their mind and then come out with a vengeance and try to rip off the next 4 to get them closer. But at 4-7 in the AMCC right now, they're currently sitting in 8th place. They take the top 6, so Mount Aloysius is right there with a record of conference record of 6-5. The Barons are actually 2 games behind them right now in a race for that playoff berth. LaRoche sitting in first place at 10-2. That's who the Barons beat last week. Pitt-Greensburg, who they just lost to the other night, is 10-2 in the conference. Penn State Barron 8-3. Hilbert 7-5. Penn State Altoona, who comes to town here, is 6-5. So they're playing teams up in front of them. They got an opportunity to pick up
exactly.
some games.
All these games are very important because you said they're only 2 games out, and they're playing the teams that are 2 games ahead of them. So they can pick up these victories here, and you want to do it. You said it's very important to get this home stretch. It'd be nice to reel off 4 wins at home.
A little bit of a change in the lineup, for the Barons this afternoon, as John Noche is not here. He's actually on an interview for a job or a grad assistant or something like that. So it'll be Matt Trent, number 14, starting, a 6'7 senior, averaging 14 points per game. Number 15, Joe Schreiner, 6'3 senior, averaging 10.7. Number 20, Sean Hickey, 6' junior, averaging 15.9. Travis Lean, a 6'6 sophomore, number 21, averaging a team-high 18.1. And number 23, 6'7 junior, Drazen Frankovich, works out the starting lineup. So Hickey would probably handle the ball most of the time along with Schreiner, with Noche not being in there.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see Justin Mack a lot, too. He comes in and handles the ball a little bit. Look to see now if Josh Zimmerman he's still not dressed.
Still up, though. Shoulder is still messed up.
About 8 seconds away here from.
As we will turn it over here momentarily to the PA announcer as they get set for the prayer and our national anthem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's contest. It's Kuzma Day here at Kuzma Court, Finnegan Fieldhouse, Franciscan University. We're here for the competition between the Panthers of Pitt-Bradford and your Franciscan University Barons. As is customary at the beginning of a Franciscan competition, we begin with a prayer led by Father Don, and then remain standing for the national anthem performed this afternoon by Kellen Lake, a senior communications major. Father.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God, our Father, you created us to strive for the best. pray for the safety of these athletes, protect them from injury and harm, and give them your grace. Let us pray together. Saint Michael, the archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. Thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who prowl about the world, seeking the ruin of souls. We ask this in all faith, through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see why the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
Number 1, Daniel Lynch.
A pioneer of casual dining, Finnegan's is internationally known for its unique neighborhood vibe and exceptional chef-driven food. Come to Finnegan's on University Boulevard to stir up a great memory. Come for happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. and get $1 off draft and bottled beer and $1 off signature cocktails. Grab some bar bites too. Only $5 from 9 p.m. to close. Hey, are you a soccer fan? Check out the schedule of English Premier League soccer games. Finnegan's even has delivery service. And the number to call? 740-792-8080. You got a friend at Finnegan's.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley Sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
Welcome back, everyone, to Hank Kuzma Court here on the campus of Franciscan University of Steubenville and Finnegan Fieldhouse. It's Hank Kuzma Community Day. So I don't know if it's his brother or somebody here outside earlier when I pulled in. We got a lot of things going on today, all through the day up until about 8 o'clock tonight. So they're doing the starting lineups. We gave you the starting lineup for the Barons. For Pitt-Bradford, the Panthers are 1-16, 0-12 in the conference. Number 1, David Lynch, a 5'11 freshman. Number 3, Jeffrey Fry, a 5'11 junior. Number 35, Dylan Meyer, a 6'6 freshman. We're joined by number 44, Alex Brindle, a 5'11 freshman. And number 55, Nick Carmichael, their leading scorer, a 6'6 freshman. So the Barons wearing the retro uniforms today, the old style green, the Kelly green, I think it might have been called back then, with yellow trim and white. And meanwhile, Pitt-Bradford looks like kind of like the Panthers. So they got the white jerseys, gold numerals, and Pitt-Bradford in dark blue.
Yeah, Franciscan coming out. And those are the Hank Kuzma era replica jerseys that they have on today.
Actually, the Pitt-Bradford uniforms look like Franciscan's regular home
uniform. It threw me off at first because I thought that was it. I was like, why did they switch sides today?
They got the gold numerals and everything trimmed in dark blue. So Matt Trent Company with their yellow numerals trimmed in white. So I don't know any of these three officials. One is talking to Drazen Frankovich about something, but Frankovich is wearing one of them long leg sleeves.
Yes.
I don't know what those do. So, all right, the Barons will be moving left to right on your dial. And the Panthers going right to left, and the tip is controlled by the Panthers. Out on top is Daniel Lynch. Sends it over to Fry on the right side. Tried to get a pick, can't get it. Dylan Meyer with a basketball. Jumper from the corner, got it. Nice job by Dylan Meyer. He's averaging 13 points per game.
Scorer, isn't
he? He's coming off the bench, actually, the last 5 games, and has led them during that time. So Matt Trent with the basketball out on top to Hickey. Hickey off the Franklin, dumps it down inside to Trent. Trent with a turnaround, baby hook, got it.
Nice job of Trent using his size right there. Important for Franciscan to get out early. They beat them by 30. Don't give them any kind of life or any opportunities.
Yeah. Might see some guys get some action today. With the basketball is Lynch. We'll dump it over to Fry left side, dump it down low to Meyer. Meyer looking for Cutter. Meyer goes in the paint. Meyer nowhere to go. Back behind the back pass, no good. Picked up by Drazen Frankovich. Schreiner with a long pass over to Travis Lien. Double dribbles over there to the right, gives it back to Schreiner, who will take over some of the point guard duties today with Noche out. And they'll give it to Hickey. Back on top to Matt Trent. Schreiner dumps it down to Travis Lien. You know this is going up. Turns around, gives it off. Frankovich, left elbow with a shot, good.
Nice job. He was going to go out with it. They double teamed him, so he found the open man. They hit him for the easy jumper at the foul line. So excellent high-low play.
4-2 lead for the Barons. They come across the timeline. Fry with the basketball. He gets that off to Brindle. Going baseline, Fry out to the corner. Moving around is Lynch. Back out on top. Back over to Brindle. Brindle goes in there. Nowhere to go. Bounce pass in the corner. Fry will let it go for 3. In and out, no good. And a rebound taken down by Travis Lien.
Nice job of Franciscan forcing them to something they don't want to do there.
18:07, first half. Frankovich behind the three-point line gives it to Schreiner. Schreiner swings it around to Hickey. Lean, he's over for 3. He'll let it fly. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Matt Trent. Trent back out to Schreiner. Lynch guarding him. He just fell as Schreiner left him in dust and nails a 3.
Nice job by Schreiner there.
With a triple and quickly out 7-2 with 17:42 to go here in the opening half. Lynch, top of the key, he'll let it fly, can't get the roll, and a foul going to be called underneath.
Yeah, fouling Schreiner, I believe, over the back.
That's on 15, Joe Schreiner. His first.
The first foul of the game comes 2.5 minutes in. The girls will be playing afterwards. The Bradford girls look like you can give the boys a run for their money.
That's what I was thinking.
They get over to Lynch, back out to Fry. He'll let it fly for 3. That's way off right side. Rebound taken down by Trent. You can see that was off the minute he shot it.
He let go.
It was like it was tailing away. Like a screwball. Schreiner on top. Goes past Lynch. Schreiner goes, tucks his head, throws it up. Off the rim, no good. Tap up and in by Drazen Frankovich.
Nice job, Frankovich, doing down low, doing the dirty work down there.
Drazen's got 4.
The Wolverines went down on a buzzer beater, 64-62.
They look. Illinois playing good ball. There's a 3 from the right side. In and out, no good. That was taken by number 55, Carmichael, who's averaging about 12 points per game. Travis Lien, he'll let it fly for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Dylan Meyer, coming back the other way. Lynch out on top, swings it around. Carmichael to Fry. To Brindle. Nowhere to go. Back out there. Carmichael. Fry on left side, being pressured by Hickey. Bounce pass inside to Meyer. Got Matt Trent on his hip. Goes into the paint. Turn around. One-hander. No good. Slapped around. Taken down by Matt Trent. Nobody from Bradford underneath.
I was going to say, so far in this game, it's been all one shot and all defensive rebounds. They haven't got an offensive rebound yet. They're not even close, like you said.
They're only averaging 65 points a game. They've got 2 in almost 4 minutes here in the first half. Trent looking down for Frankovich. Nothing doing. Back out to Schreiner. Schreiner steps back, gives it off to Hickey. He'll let it fly for a deep 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Lynch. Here comes Lynch quickly across the timeline. Lynch tries to go all the way, just throws it up a prayer off the glass, and he tripped when he did it.
I don't think he looked up when he put that ball up. He just put it up.
Tripping and fell and just threw it up there, and the bank off the glass and in. So the bank is open on Saturday.
And I know they got Schreiner at the point guard right now, but I'd be anxious to see them post up.
Mm-hmm. Down on the
lunch
block
with him.
Trent fires it in the corner. Travis Leanne for three, puts it up good. He's on the board with a triple and a timeout. Bradford, 15:30 to go, first half. 12-4 Barons. We'll be back.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish chunks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
Do you suffer from stress, anxiety, or trouble going to sleep? Well, stop in and see the experts at Tri-State Medical. They can guide you on what CBD products will help you today. Stop in at Tri-State Medical, downtown Weirton, and start feeling the relief that CBD offers. Thank you, Sesame Grill, for sponsoring this broadcast. The Sesame Grill on University Boulevard serves the finest Chinese and Japanese food and has hibachi cooking plus the freshest sushi.
$15:30 to go in the first half. It's funny because Dan says we're not going to run this one commercial. They don't want us to run it, and then he runs the other one. As we begin action, it's a Barron lead of 12-4. And with the ball stolen.
Nice defense.
Yeah. Donnie Vanderborn in the lineup now for Franciscan. Joined also by Justin Mack and Joe Verneau in the game. Verneau on the block. Swings it out on top of Mack. Mack loses a pick by Lean. Gives it back to Lean. Lean goes up for the shot. Off the glass. Too strong. A rebound by Carmichael.
Nice stop, but good defense there by...
There's a Lynch again. He loses his footing again and throws up another one that goes in. It's like he's tripping on something inside the paint. Like he just stubs his toe and starts to fall over, and he just throws it up.
Looks like our man Ryan Gorman, Mr. Lucky, won the chair again.
I don't know if they've done it yet or if he's just sitting there.
You know, we don't have any of those designated floor sweepers, wipers.
Joe Renault underneath gets a little easy bucket on a nice give and go. 14-6, Barron's on top. Because I saw him, and then this guy right here, the event staff was talking to him. So I think they're just sitting there until they get a winner.
Okay.
Carmichael in the corner swings it around left. And that ball is stolen by Hickey. Here comes Hickey, one-on-one, going up, puts it off the glass. Easy bucket from Joe Hickey.
Nice job.
Some substitutions in for Pitt-Bradford. Gavin Boggs, number 5. He's listed in the program as number 1, but he's number 5. He's in the ball game. Down in the corner, Lynch.
He's over here by himself.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to throw the ball.
A nice job of defense. With the ball's on the other side, he doesn't have to, his man.
Lynch thinks about the 3. Lynch back out to Carmichael, has it tipped. Carmichael, a 6'6" freshman. Shot clock down to 3. Lynch, he'll throw up another one. This one just hits the bottom of the rim.
That one went in.
That would have went in. We just, jeez. Prayers are being answered today for Mr. Lynch. Vanderborn bounce pass down on the block to Lean, gets it back to Donnie. Donnie will let it fly for 3. That shot too strong.
Oh, the bank is open.
Oh,
and his mom, proud mom down there.
Wow, the bank is open past noon.
Karen threw her hands up and...
Bank shot, no problem. I can hit it from anywhere.
Oh, I thought it was going to hit off the back of the iron there, and he just smooth. I'm sure he tried it too, right?
Yeah, he'll tell us that. I did that on purpose.
Lynch to Meyer, top of the key. He bangs one home. Dylan Meyer's got 4, and Lynch has 4. With 12:55 to go in the half, a 19-8 Barron lead. Mack gets his dribble. Get off to Hickey. Travis Lee just shoved Fry to the ground.
Yeah, he's got a great height advantage.
He wanted the ball, but they didn't see him. So Mack out on top.
Yeah, it looked like Mack just hesitated there for a second.
Yeah. Mack swings it out. Mack looks like one of the guys from Hoosiers because he's got like the yellow shoes and the white socks on, and they give it off the lane. Has it knocked out of his hands from behind, and it'll stay with the Barons.
Yeah, but I don't know. Do they reset the shot clock on that? It's a shot clock violation.
Well, they said it's out of bounds. Oh. Yeah. Frankovich is back in. Trent comes back in. Andrew Salisak comes in. Justin Mack remains in.
Yeah, there's a shot clock violation.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
They went out of bounds with 1 second left on the shot, and the time ran out.
Yeah, they knocked it out of his hands coming through. So a lot of Steubenville flavor here today. Clyde D'Angelo, Rocky Bragg, Mario Saggio. The Martellos are here. Tommy Mastriani.
It's nice to see a lot of people.
Yeah.
I still think I'd like to talk.
There's a runner in the lane, no good, and a foul going to be called against Salasek.
I'd like to talk to Adam or Coach Wallace about going to the local high school. Say, hey, here's 5, 10 tickets for your basketball players.
Absolutely.
And then get them up here to the games when they're off.
Absolutely. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else up here we know. I don't see anybody. Not as many students today as there was the other day. And there's a jump ball. There's Mack getting tied up, number 21, Alex Rodriguez, just retired from Major League Baseball a couple of years ago. He's in the lineup
He's
today.
in the lineup tonight.
And
Yeah.
Rodriguez tripped over another one of those imaginary.
There's something, got to be something down there.
Because he just fell on his own, and Mac tied him up.
Maybe there's a dent in the floor or something. I was walking down there earlier. It seemed to be okay. If anything, you might want to trip over these things at the midcourt stripe. But
it's a beautiful court. That's for volleyball, I believe.
It is very nice. Almost has that Celtics look, you know.
Schreiner steps back for three, way off, and a foul underneath.
It's going to be on Frankovich as he pushed off to get that rebound.
That's why he was there by himself
Yes.
picking it up. Because the other guy, he shoved out of the way. Team third foul. Panthers have yet to get a foul. Might not be any food today for the Hauser's Furniture courtside couch.
No.
We'll see what happens. Maybe they'll bring it out a little bit later.
We should get a smaller, like a table like this, smaller, to sit in front and do the game from there.
Keep them in suspense.
Yeah. Out on top, Meyer. He'll swing it around left side. Rodriguez going right. Picks up. Bounce pass underneath him about a foot away to Carmichael. He goes up, throws it up, no good, but a walk into the goal.
You know, that's one thing that I love about Drazen Frankovich is that when a guy tries to drive in on him, a lot of the times he's so big that it's hard to get around him. So, you know, you either have to take that risk of going up and, you know, doing the hook shot, but even that it's hard to do.
Pitt-Bradford doesn't have anybody from Ohio on their roster. They go as far away as Ontario, IMG Academy.
They're actually, the school is 4 hours away from here.
Oh, wow.
It's the farthest out of any of the Pitt states. So.
That's probably why they only got 10 guys over there on the court or on the floor with them. Coming back the other way, they got the basketball. They've set it, and it's knocked away by Justin Mack. They got a 4-on-1, 5-on-1. Bounce pass to Trent, goes up, no good, but a foul. Oh, they do get the food. It is Ryan Gorman one.
Ryan Gorman again.
Might have been the only one that bought tickets. And some goodies in there. I don't know what that is.
That's the second time we've seen him down. Last time he hooked me up with this.
Well, every time you guys love this popcorn, man. This
It
is
is.
your
I love
guys'
it. Yes,
signature
it is.
stuff.
That's good stuff.
It is.
At the free throw line is Trent. First one up and good. Matt Trent's got 3. All 5 starters have scored for the Barons and 2 reserves. Trent looks, aims, fires. This one rolls out, no good. Where's Mr. Vanderborn at? I was talking to him before the game, but where did he go?
That's not sure.
He usually doesn't sit with a wife for some reason. Where he's at?
I don't see him either.
Give it out on top. Running baseline, picks it up, throws up a little prayer. That's no good. That's number 44. And that is Alex Brindle and foul underneath.
And I don't like that call neither. That's Coach
either.
Wallace. Schreiner was boxing out. And really just boxed out. And they called him for a push, but it wasn't.
I didn't agree with that one at all either. But Schreiner, that's his second, so he's going to come out.
You're going to be careful. He's starting for Mac today, or for Noche.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during?
There's a shot inside, no good by Meyer, and the next shot by Carmichael is rejected by Matt Trent, and he'll get a foul.
They call him Trent or they call him Frankovich?
No,
Yeah.
Franco. I just saw Trent over there.
Trent blocked the
He
ball,
can't
but
believe it either. He looked straight over to the bench and said, "What, me?"
they're saying Frankovich pushed him.
Yeah,
Once again, that's one of them ticky-tack fouls. How's it going, Laz?
having fun down there? Learning all that stuff?
Look at all this technical. We got Susie, our cameraman, here too. So we got a lot of stuff up here. This is awesome. It's supposed to be filled up.
Yes.
Her free throw is no good by Carmichael. We had a good one last night. Edison and Toronto. The Red Knights winning it by 2. Edison missing a point-blank layup at the buzzer, which would have sent it to overtime. Frankovich comes out of the ball game. So the Barons starting five right now is Mack, Salasek, Trent, Leanne, and Hickey.
On Wednesday's game, at the women's game at 4 p.m., there was one of the girls on the opposing team shot a half-court shot at the buzzer and made it at halftime.
Nice.
It's crazy.
Love to see those.
Always fun.
Carmichael's free throws up and good. So he makes the second one. They have three guys that have scored so far, and an inadvertent buzzer. 10:37 left in the half, 20-9. Barons on top. Salazek going left side. Jumper stops, lets it fly off the rim, too short. Rebound Carmichael. Back the other way. Here comes Boggs with the basketball. Boggs looking for a cutter. Gets it to Carmichael in the paint. Tries to go up and under, nowhere to go.
He walks.
Boggs wide open for three, and he drains it.
Where is it?
That's their first triple.
In the last two series, they look. Both teams look totally different. Pitt-Bradford setting up running plays, and Franciscan back basically down here. Individual man-to-man, and it's not working.
Baseline jumper by Hickey was no good. Rebound, they come back the other way. They miss a shot. Matt Trent with a rebound. Swings it out to Travis Leanne, who's averaging 18.1 points per game, leading the Barons in scoring. Followed by Hickey at 15.9. Lean thought about he's walking. They can't believe it, but
nice defense, yeah.
Nobody ever walks. Nobody ever walks.
Coach
Timeout.
not happy.
Call by the Barons. 9:40 to go in the half. 20-12. We'll be right back.
Thank you, National Colloid, for sponsoring this broadcast. A National Colloid company with over 75 years in the chemical industry can take care of all your chemical blending needs.
Down the street, there's a hardware store with great tools, products,
And expert advice.
We've got everything you need because we know the community and we know our customers. So next time you have a home improvement project,
Drop by.
your local True Value hardware store. True Value.
Start right.
Start here.
At M&M True Value Hardware on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville.
Right now, we've got everything you need for that all-important fall cleanup. So hurry in today.
I can't eat enough popcorn during the commercial time.
It's the best time to do it, right?
I'm just shoveling it in like by handfuls. 9:40 to go in the half. 20-12. Barons on top. And Pitt-Bradford with the basketball.
They're on a 5-0 run right now, I believe.
They're just trying to trap Boggs, and then a foul going to be called. Man, that's some ticky-tack.
Yeah.
His first, team sixth.
Yeah, the Barons got 6 fouls, and they only got 1. Panthers only have 1. Mr. Vanderborn's down there stealing food.
Yeah, I saw him sit down there with money.
He was all the way up in the stand. I couldn't find him because he wasn't down low by his waist. He's up here on top.
Looks like a good stuff, like nachos and nacho cheese, man.
Man, there's like zucchini strips or something too. Or got something in mozzarella sticks. There's a pass underneath the Carmichael trying to back down. Trent decides to go left hand, got a block. Trent blocked the second one. Third one's up, no good. Tip down, come down to Travis Lean. Here they come on a 3-on-2. Lean bounce pass right side, didn't throw it far enough or hard enough. And it's taken down by Boggs. Out on top, Boggs. A couple of dribbles, swings it over. Alex Rodriguez. Back out to Boggs, back to Rodriguez. He'll open 3, he'll let it fly, got it.
No, 7-0 run. It was 20-8 at one point.
He's got a triple.
Actually, 20-7.
Vanderborn with a spin move, and then he's called for the walk. Got happy feet. Joe Verneau will come back in now for Franciscan. Coming in for Travis Leanne.
And like I said, these last, I'm going to say at least 5 or 6 possessions, it's been a lot of individual, not moving the ball, not passing the ball, setting up the good shots that we're used to seeing, the open three-pointers or the post down low. It's a lot of one-on-one, and the exact opposite on the other end for Pitt-Bradford, and they worked their way back into the game.
Travis, is this the assistant athletic director right here?
Coach Rosaski right there?
Here?
Yeah. He's the lacrosse coach, men's lacrosse coach.
He's dressed real important.
Our cameraman's father.
Okay. I saw him outside. There's a line drive shot, no good by Boggs. Got his own rebound, bounce pass inside to Meyer. Meyer with a turnaround, slap it off the glass, no good. Rebound by Verneau. Here come the Barons back the other way. Salazar looking to make a move off to Verneau. Swings it around to Travis. Sean Hickey, and Verneau might have got away with a walk. Took a few steps, keeps battling around, gets his rebound, puts it up, no good, but a foul.
Wow, that was a crazy aggressive play right there by Joe Verneau. I like that.
Nice hard movement to the hoop.
He had 3 guys on him, looked like.
And able to get his own rebound, like you said, battling with 3 guys.
That's how it goes against Carmichael. That's his second and the team's second.
And so far, they've done a good job. Myers hasn't scored yet, has he?
He's got 4.
Okay.
Verneau's first free throw is no good.
I'm just not hearing his name a lot. They're doing a nice job.
Lynch hasn't. He's been quiet since the first couple minutes.
Man, I want my picture taken again today, Jag.
From who?
Justin Mack checks back in for the Barons.
Did he make that one?
Yes.
Oh, he missed them both.
I thought they only had 20.
So out on top to Boggs. Alex Rodriguez for 3. He's feeling it, and he drilled another one. And then he's one of those guys that, for some reason puts a 3 down there. I guess,
We know you score.
We know you can count at least, I guess. So that's just so silly looking. Justin Mack gives it off to Verneau.
And you see the high school kids doing it more and more.
I don't even know where it comes from, but it's really stupid. Verneau's open from the left side. He'll let it fly from 15 and drilled it.
And I wonder how come we don't see guys do this, I made it 2.
Yeah, I made it 2, baby.
How about that? Let's go now.
That's for the missed free throw, coach.
Get the old Grease Lightning.
Yeah.
Lynch out on top being harassed by Mack.
Frankovich and Schreiner set the check back in.
I'll give it off to Meyer. Back out on top to Boggs. Boggs dribbling back out on top to Alex Rodriguez. Swings it around, right side Carmichael. Dumps it down low to Meyer. A lot of pretty pass, but not a lot of shooting, and then they finally miss it. Shot clock was running out.
Coach Wallace liked that. He's happy with his team there.
They come down to Matt Trent. Spin move, and the paint goes back up strong against Carmichael and puts it in.
Impressive right there from Trent.
And a timeout called. 6:39 to go in a half. 25-18 Barons. Will be back.
A pioneer of casual dining, Finnegan's is internationally known for its unique neighborhood vibe and exceptional chef-driven food. Come to Finnegan's on University Boulevard to stir up a great memory. Come for happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. and get $1 off draft and bottled beer and $1 off signature cocktails. Grab some bar bites too. Only $5 from 9 p.m. to close. Hey, are you a soccer fan? Check out the schedule of English Premier League soccer games. Finnegan's even has delivery service, and the number to call 740-792-8080. You got a friend at Finnegan's.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
Back to action, 25-18. Barons on top with 6:33 to go here in the first half. Meyer out on top of the left elbow, dumps under Lynch. Lynch went the other way, went underneath, and didn't have to do it, but he got the bucket anyways.
Yeah, and nice play off the timeout there. They set the pass, got a pick, and he was wide open.
Yeah, Lynch came around from the outside and ducked underneath. Frankovich back in the lineup. Mack has the basketball. Mack dumps it down to to Schreiner. He lets the 5
He buries it from the corner.
Drills it. His second triple of the afternoon. And it's an 8-point ball game, 28-20.
I forgot to ask you, Jags, how'd it go with Phil Necro today?
Oh, it was awesome interview.
Man, I missed it.
Yeah, man, we had him on for about a half an hour. He was very engaging, very funny. Alex Rodriguez for 3 off the back of the rim, no good. I asked him a question because Wilbur Wood back in the 70s pitched for the White Sox, and he started both games of the doubleheader. So I asked Phil, I said, did the Braves ever let you do that? I wondered. He goes, no, because I finished a game and then started the second game of a doubleheader.
Oh, interesting. I can't remember whether him or his brother played for West Liberty. They won the College World Series. It was Joe?
Brothers did, yeah. Brother died back in 2006 of an aneurysm. Schreiner with the ball out on top to Verneau. Verneau will dribble, give it off to Frankovich. Left side elbows. Slams it home.
Nails it.
There's a line drive jumper. He's got 6.
You know, I was going to say that. He's 6'7", and he jumps pretty good on his shot, so he's up there, and that shot is just straight.
Yeah, he's like shooting like downhill almost.
No arc, no problem.
Yeah, right. Give it to Rodriguez. He swings it back out on top to Carmichael, and there's a steal by Hickey. Hickey going up, and Hickey would just lay it off the glass for an easy bucket. He's got 4. Barons have been balanced in their scoring. All 5 guys have scored at least 3 or more in the starting lineup.
What I like about Hickey, he's got 4. They're both off of steals and easy layups.
Lynch in the corner. Rodriguez, he'll let it fly for 3. He's not shy. He misses it. Rebound by Mack. Mack throws it on ahead to Schreiner. Schreiner gets it, goes up. He got hit by Lynch, and he'll go to the free throw line for a pair.
Nice job with a fast break there off the rebound, and good job of Mack seeing Schreiner out open.
Nice crowd. They're filling in now.
Yes, they are.
A lot of people over here I was with Adam last week over there in that area, but there's no volume. There's no noise in there.
No, you can't.
So they want to try and maybe put a speaker in there or something, you know. Schreiner makes the first free throw. He's got 7. Leanne and Trent enter. And Verneau and Frankovich step out. Frankovich looked like he's limping a little bit. He's trying to stretch out over there.
Saw him jumping rope. Is that your man?
My man Jake Stoll.
Jake Stoll, yeah.
Yeah. Teresa, I thought, was coming today. She is. She's down. I think that's down there. Got her down all the way at the end. Free throw is up and no good. (33-20). Lynch from the corner for deep for 3 off the rim, too strong. Again with a rebound out to Schreiner. Here comes Schreiner and company the other way across the line, gives it off to Mack. Mack stutter stuff, goes in a paint, thinks it back out. Travis Leanne's open for 3. That's way off. And Matt Trent's going to be called for over the back. He doesn't believe it.
Yes, once again, one of those calls, not me, but it was.
I think those calls are pretty obvious too to make. You know, you can see if a guy's really reaching over someone else.
Exactly.
You got too much popcorn in there?
I've been a little under the weather.
At the free throw line goes Meyer. Meyer's got 4 points.
And Dan, you missed a nice. Jags treated me to a nice fish dinner last night, buddy.
Off the back of the rim, no good.
Fish dinner. Fish is good, man, I tell you.
Yes, it is. It's my favorite.
At Margaret's in Toronto. Saw some old friends there we haven't seen in a while. Schreiner dumps it off to Hickey. He'll let it fly for 3. Got it.
That's his masterpiece, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Give me that ball. Let me show you how to do it.
He's got 7. That's his first triple of the night. And it's back out to a 16-point lead. Lynch to Meyer. Meyer just keeps dribbling. Meyer goes past everybody, lays it off the glass and in. So Meyer with 6. Back to a 14-point game.
And they cut it to 5, and just like that.
Yeah. Burns got on track. 3:40 to go in the half. 36-22. They're just bobbing and weaving around the outside. Mack goes baseline, had a shot, didn't take it.
I thought he was going to take it.
Right elbow, swings it back to Mack. He'll let this one fly for 3, and that's too strong.
Yeah, he had a little bit of an open lane there. He could have gone in, but.
Yes.
Rebound by Lynch. Here comes Lynch the other way. Sends it in the corner. Wide open. Boggs for 3. He lets it fly too strong. Tipped up and around. Controlled by Meyer, and then a foul underneath going to be called against Mack. Kind of got under him.
Yeah, I thought they were going to give him an over-the-back call on that one, too. But
that's the 8th foul. He'll go to the free throw line and shoot the 1-on-1. .316 left. Myers at the free throw line. Free throw's on the way, and it's too strong by Meyer. Rebound by Trent.
Nice rebound by Trent again, like on the last free throw.
Well, Trent's going to have about 15 to 20 rebounds today.
3:06 left, 36-22.
Now post lean up on Boggs. Pick and roll, there you go. Oh.
Trent out on top. Gives it to Hickey left side. Hickey looking, stepping behind the back, dribble, throws it down low to Trent. Trent post up. Trent goes into paint, and he's going to be called for walking.
He's trying just to do a little bit too much right there.
Carmichael checks back in for the Panthers.
Need a media timeout, Josh.
Use one.
For the Barons.
Could get Coach D'Angelo up here. I don't know if he doesn't know him.
I don't think he knows. You know, I think I want to walk up here. 2:47 left in a half. 14-point game. 36-22. Boggs with the basketball, gives it off right elbow, to left elbow to Carmichael, looking for a dumper, nowhere to go. Now he cuts a nice under pass underneath and laying it up off the glass and in an easy bucket.
Nice backdoor cut.
Just took a little pivot there from Travis Lee, and Travis just looked the other way, went right by him.
That's twice they ran that like that, where you're going one way and back the other.
Alex Brindle with the basket, his first of the game. Donnie Vanderborn back in the lineup. Gary Trent, no good on the shot over there by Mack. I lost track of my guys there for a second. Lynch with the basketball. Lynch goes into the paint, gets it back out to Carmichael. Carmichael down in the corner to Boggs. Boggs goes baseline, throws up a prayer, no good, but a bumping foul going to be called against Salazar.
See, I don't see how, how can you defend any better than that, you know? It's hard for me to see these fouls just because
Well, that one right there, I agree with you. I was getting ready to say that Salazar did a good job of driving him to the baseline where he had nowhere to go, and he jumped into Salazar. And the referee saved him.
Sean Hickey checks back in for the Barons.
So the first free throw is up and good by Boggs, and the second one on the way, both good.
Back to a 10-point game. And if you're Pitt-Bradford, that's you want to get it to single digits by half, and they're right there at 10.
Boggs got 5. And Hickey across the timeline, taking over point guard duties for the moment. Vanderborn swings it around to Travis Lean. Man gets it to Hickey.
And that's still, Lean has a size advantage on Boggs. Post him up.
Trent goes in there, and that's going to be an offensive foul.
Oh, no. Jags, that's what you were talking about last night. He was moving. That's a block.
But Trent lowers his head. When he lowers the head to go in there, they're going to get
But he's moving. That's
Toro.
That's a block. He was moving.
1:43 left, 10-point game here in the first half. I thought that was Keeter standing down there, Jace. So he didn't have a hat on.
I'm going to kill Dan.
What's he doing over there? Lynch with the basketball. And Lynch and a foul going to be called out on front. That's called from behind the play, which doesn't really make a lot of sense.
It's a foul-happy officiating crew right here.
Called on Verneau.
Shooting 2 at the line, number 1, Daniel Lynch.
Lynch at the stripe. Fires away, first one up, in and out, no good.
Lynch was doing some damage early, but been kind of quiet.
He's got 6, but that's his first miss. They've missed 4 free throws this half. The baton
free throws last night.
That was atrocious. Second free throw by Lynch is up, no good too. Renault gets the rebound. Down to a minute 27 and a 10-point Barron lead. Give it over to Salazar. Out on top to Renault. To Hickey. He was open for the 3, didn't take it. Runs right, picks up the dribble, dumps it down to Renault again. Renault working on the block, in trouble, throws it back out to Hickey. With 1:09 left, lets it fly for the 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound by Vanderborn. Vanderborn goes strong, goes up off the glass and puts it in.
Donnie Vanderborn.
Well, he's got 5 off the bench.
Nice strong move there.
And letting it fly for 3 is Boggs back the other way, and he buried it.
Boggs is a nice stroke, man. He's shown that.
He's got 8. 48 seconds left, 9-point game. Vanderborn looking to go right, gives it off to Verneau.
Well, you want to get a shot here so you can get a 2-for-1.
Hickey, very nice pass to Verneau. Couldn't handle it, though, off his hands and out of bounds. Joe Hickey's going, man, you just ruined my assist.
A-Rod's back in the game for Pitt.
Where did Colin go? Oh, he's down here. He's going to talk to a couple students here. Look, they're excited. They're excited right there.
He's going to have a blast.
They're all pumped up. Lynch with the basketball. Oh, lost control. Goes up in the air. Picked up by Carmichael. Gives it off. Rodriguez lets it fly for three off the back of the rim. Bounces up again. No good. Rebound by Travis Leanne with 13 seconds left. Travis looking to go coast to coast. Sidesteps and misses. Has the ball knocked out of his hands.
Get the foul called.
Foul on Brindle.
You ever see, you know, like when there's times where you see a guy get a rebound on that end and you know he's going coast to coast.
Yeah.
And when he got that ball, there was no one else getting it. And I'm so impressed with him, you know.
Free throws up by Travis Leanne, and he got it. He's got 4.
Yeah, is there a chance he could be all conference with missing the first half of the season?
I know, he should be, right? Second one also up and good. Substitutions. Dylan Meyer comes back in for the Panthers.
The only thing about driving that quick, you gave them time for one more shot, 8.5 left.
Right, there was no pull it back out, so. Lynch going right, splits the defender, has the ball knocked away, gives it off, and that'll be the end of the first half. With a score, the Barons 40 and the Panthers 29. Let's take a timeout, back with more after this.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
A pioneer of casual dining, Finnegan's is internationally known for its unique neighborhood vibe and exceptional chef-driven food. Come to Finnegan's on University Boulevard to stir up a great memory. Come for happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. and get $1 off draft and bottled beer and $1 off signature cocktails. Grab some bar bites too. Only $5 from 9 p.m. to close. Hey, are you a soccer fan? Check out the schedule of English Premier League soccer games. Finnegan's even has delivery service, and the number to call, 740-792-8080. You got a friend at Finnegan's. Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online.
The National Colloid Company has provided specialty chemical blending with exceptional technical service and application support for over 75 years. National Colloid provides chemicals to hundreds of customers and offers services including custom blending, packaging, and labeling. The National Colloid Company is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
Sensation, Clarice Orteza.
We good to go? All right, here at Franciscan University, we are about student life, and I'm Kellen Lake along with Nicholas Judge, a student here at Franciscan University. He's also on the Fatal Franciscan team here, which is the ultimate Frisbee team here at Franciscan University. Nick, thanks for doing this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, what's it like being a Fatal athlete? Like, what kind of workouts do you guys do, like, on a daily basis?
I really enjoy it. It's great because we get to compete against other schools just like all of the NCAA athletes do. But the commitment's a little less, which is super nice. It's easy to balance classes and other commitments. Right now we're practicing twice a week, and then based on availability of fields in the gym on the weekends, and then all athletes are expected to be working out several times during the week in the gym, running, lifting, and just general training.
So you guys have a history of being very, very good and going to tournaments. Talk about this past tournament that you guys went to in Austin, Texas at College Station. How did that go?
So last May, conclusion of last season, we played at Nationals in Bryan College Station in Texas, just outside of Houston, and we finished 9th, which is above where we were projected to finish, and so we're looking forward to another run this year, another shot at the championship, which this year it's in Columbus, Ohio, in our own backyard. And so we're really shooting to take it home. We want to be one this year.
So, last question, Nick. Thanks for doing this. Just being a Franciscan student, walking around, going to classes and things like that, do you have any, daily rituals that you do when you walk around to classes, or have any, mindsets when you walk around on campus?
One thing I do just about every day, I'm a full-blown coffee addict, so I definitely go to the JC and get coffee. But then I like hanging out with other students, and so wherever they're at, whether that's on wing with household or in the JC just with other students, with my teammates, I just really love all the people here.
Sweet. Thank you so much, Nick.
Yeah.
You heard it. Nick Judge, student at Franciscan University of Steubenville. Come see Fatal, man. They're a really, really good Frisbee team. We'll see you next time.
Next home game right here at Penn State, Altoona, Wednesday, 6 o'clock men's tip, 8 o'clock ladies tip, and then the 1st of February, Penn State Barons right here, 2 and 4, men at 2, ladies at 4. Coming out, Baron basketball, Kuzma Court, Finnegan Fieldhouse.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself, the rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
The National Colloid Company has provided specialty chemical blending with exceptional technical service and application support for over 75 years. National Colloid provides chemicals to hundreds of customers and offers services including custom blending, packaging, and labeling. The National Colloid Company is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling,
a large soda. That's $10,012. Please drive around.
10,000 what?
It's obvious you're buzzed and driving.
I've only had a few. I'm fine.
Yeah, the food's $12, but getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Please drive around. Actually, just park and come in.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
When all eyes are on the court, we're focused on what matters most, preparing college athletes for a lifetime of opportunity. After the buzzer, off the court, it's about education and working to earn a degree. Creating healthier campuses through groundbreaking research and policies. And a fair shot so dreams can stay on track. United as an association, we've got work to do. We're building a pathway to lifelong opportunity.
The Steubenville Bakery has the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley. They're open Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. It's been a tradition since 1937. They are located at 525 South Street. That's Steubenville Bakery, the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself, the rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Do you have questions about CBD and if it could work on your joint pain or muscle pain? Don't know where to go? Well, stop in and see the experts at Tri-State Medical, downtown Weirton. Tri-State Medical carries a full line of CBD products with high potency strength. Let the experts answer all your questions. Why wait? Stop in at Tri-State Medical, downtown Weirton, and let the right CBD start working for you today.
Now is the time of year to clean your home, so call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today. It's a toll-free call, 866-276-1418. 866-276-1418. It's carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, oriental rugs, pet odors. It's all done by trained and certified staff, too. Get your home clean with Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration. Call now, 866-276-1418.
On and off the court, we're focused on creating lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. More college athletes are earning degrees than ever before, but we've still got work to do. That's why we're raising the bar for incoming freshmen, so they're prepared when they get to campus, and why teams can't play in championships unless they make the grade. Education matters, and putting academics first creates a pathway to a lifetime of opportunity.
Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor. It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
Located at 805 University Boulevard in Steubenville, the Sesame Grill serves the finest Chinese and Japanese food. They also have the freshest sushi bar. Eat in at the Hibachi or order online. For pickup, call 740-282-6688. There are many ways you can enjoy the Sesame Grill on University Boulevard. The Sesame Grill is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
Welcome back, everyone, to Franciscan University as the Barons lead at 40-29 at the half. Jim Huggins, Jason Jenkins, Dan Vogel on our controls. The Barons in that first half. Matt Trent, 2 field goals, 1 out of 2 from the line for 5 points. Joe Schreiner, 2 bonus goals and a free throw for 7 points. Sean Hickey, 2 field goals, a bonus goal for 7. Travis Lien, a bonus goal, 2 for 2 from the line for 5. And Drazen Frankovich, 3 field goals for 6. Joe Verneau, 2 field goals, 0 for 1 from the line for 4 points. And Donnie Vanderborn, 1 field goal, 1 bonus goal for 5. 10 field goals, 5 bonus goals, 4 out of 6 from the line for a total of 40 points. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, Daniel Lynch, 3 field goals for 6. Dylan Meyer, 3 field goals, 0 for 2 from the line for 6. Alex Brindle, field goal for 2. Nick Carmichael, 1 for 2 from the line for 1. Gavin Boggs led the way in the first half, 2 bonus goals, 2 for 2 at the line for 8. And Alex Rodriguez with a couple of triples for 6. 7 field goals, 4 bonus goals for the Panthers. They were only 3 out of 8 from the line for a total of 29. So, second half about to begin here in a moment. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back with your second half after these words.
The Steubenville Bakery has the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley. They're open Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. It's been a tradition since 1937. They are located at 525 South Street. That's Steubenville Bakery, the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself. The rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
As we begin the second half, the ball belongs to the Panthers. They'll be moving left to right on your dial as we begin. And the Barons leading it by 11, 40-29. Carmichael gets the ball to Fry. Being guarded by Hickey as the Barons come out in a man-to-man. Carmichael above the key with Frankovich going after him. Got away with a little walk. Lynch gets it back to Carmichael, dumps it down. To turnaround jumper is up and no good. That's Meyer, couldn't connect.
Nice job of defense by Trent there and strong rebound.
When the Barons control, here comes Schreiner left side. Dribbling, dumps it down low to Trent. Trent, left baseline, goes into the paint, dumps it over the corner, wide open. Travis Lane for 3, got it. Silky smooth.
Nice job by Trent on both ends of the court. He comes down, beats Meyer to the hole. Backside help comes over, lean wide open for the 3. He found him, he buried it.
And Travis now with 8. And give it off to
He
Fry.
has such a beautiful left-hand shot. I love it.
It's almost like he's shooting it from his hip and pulling it up.
Yeah.
The ball goes back over to Lynch, swing around for 3, letting it fly. That shot is no good by Brindle. He kind of like left his feet and clicked his heels or something there. 43-29 with 18.5 to go in the second half. Barons looking for win number 6 on the season. And Lean goes into the paint. Nice bounce pass underneath of Frankovich. Riley grabbed it and
I don't know
put it up and in. I don't know why that's not a walk.
That's not a walk. What is?
We'll take it, though.
We'll take it.
Absolutely. Let him play. Well, Meyer swings around. Carmichael's open for 3. He'll let it go. Bang, Carmichael. He's only got 4 now after that 3-pointer. He only had 1 in the first half. He's our second leading scorer.
Yeah, he must be able to shoot because as soon as he let that go, the whole bench jumped up with the 3-point.
Frankovich looking underneath the Trent, gets it down to him, tips it up, turnaround jumper in the paint, short. Rebound taken down by Meyer. Here comes Lynch now. I thought about the three, but that's an NBA three. He wasn't going to let that go. Back out on top of Brindle. Meyer looking. No, he was going to do that, lowers his head and goes around, but nowhere to go this time. But Lynch gets it. Lynch goes baseline, run out of space, bounce pass in the corner. Brindle behind the back dribble.
That was
to go
a
over
travel,
Lane.
yeah.
Yep, and he's called for the walk. He wasn't getting that shot off anyways. Lane was going to make him eat it.
Excellent defense all the way around, starting with Trent, once again, not letting Meyer get anywhere near the basket. Then they force Lynch almost out of bounds. He kicks it out to Meyer, who's trying to get over the bigger lane. It just wasn't working.
Well, they're really making Pitt-Bradford circle the court. They can't find anybody open, so they have to keep running around.
And Brindle's going to
keep it away from the basket.
It's his second foul, team first. So how was your talk at halftime?
It was great, yeah. I interviewed a friend named Nicholas Judge, who's on the Franciscan University men's ultimate Frisbee team. So talked with him about the game and their sport and a little bit about student life.
Trent down in the paint, bumping, throws it up, no good on an air ball from about 4 feet.
Meyer, nice defense. And
there's a nice give and go and a pass, and the bucket easy, taken in there by Dylan Meyer.
Meyer, nice job of defense on the other end. He's rewarded on the backside.
Ultimate Frisbee.
You know, it's interesting because they're one of the best teams, the Fatal team, and out of the sports here, and they don't really consider them a team, and they don't get that much funding, but they're one of the better sports on campus.
Yeah. You see them out there, about by the baseball fields.
Yeah,
sometimes.
They work very hard. They're a very good team.
Frankovich, meanwhile, put in a layup, a reverse layup. He's got 10 now, and going baseline is Carmichael, and he'll put it up and in over top of Frankovich. So Carmichael now heating up a little bit. He got 5.5, 6 in the game. And an 11-point game. 16-10 to go. Travis Lane and a push going to be called.
I'm liking the way Carmichael's heating, and not meaning this in a bad way. He's a bigger man. He can shoot from the outside. If he lost a little bit of weight, he'd be tough to deal with.
Rindle gets the foul called, his third. With 16:08 to go here in the second half, and a 47-36 Barron lead. Barron basketball with Travis Leanne, gives it off to Verneau. Schreiner right side, cross to Hickey. He'll let it fly for three, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Verneau, grabs it, has it almost knocked out of his hand, swings it around, and Schreiner thought about the three. Schreiner dribbles, sends it down the corner. Travis Leanne, step back three, he'll let it fly, got it.
There we go.
Oh, so pretty, so pretty. Keep going, Travis, my man.
Very unselfishness by Schreiner, too, because he looked for the three. Then was going to drive, and he saw Leanne and hit him.
Leanne's got 6.5, 11 in the game. Up down to Meyer, and he'll turn around. Jumper's good.
Nice job by Meyer.
Meyer's got 10. He's in double figures. And a 12-point game, 50-38. You got guys in there just hanging out, sitting on the floor over there in the corner. Hickey swings it around to Schreiner. Thought about the three, makes a move. He just broke that guy's ankles, and he nails the jumper at the key. That was Alex Rodriguez.
That was
right? A beautiful move, but he got away with the walk.
Cherry on top there.
Beautiful move, but
that's an Allen Iverson breaking your ankles move. 14:54 to go. 14-point lead. We'll be back.
Do you suffer from stress, anxiety, or trouble going to sleep? Well, stop in and see the experts at Tri-State Medical. They can guide you on what CBD products will help you today. Stop in at Tri-State Medical, downtown Weirton, and start feeling the relief that CBD offers. The Steubenville Bakery has the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley. They're open Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. It's been a tradition since 1937. They are located at 525 South Street. That's Steubenville Bakery, the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
14:54 left to go in the second half. Barons on top 52-38. The heck is he doing?
Getting a picture of my buddy down there. My buddy Laz I brought with me today. Enjoy the game.
What's his name?
Lazarus.
Lazarus. Wow.
Is that a real name or like a?
Yeah, that's his real name. Nickname's Laz, right, buddy?
Laz. That's pretty cool. I like that.
See him. Where'd he go?
He's sitting down next to Susan.
Oh, he's sitting down.
Yeah.
There's a turnover out of bounds. It'll be Baron basketball.
My next door neighbor, he loves basketball.
What's his last name?
Bloomer.
Bloomer?
Yeah, you know Ginger Higgins.
Yeah.
That's her son.
Okay.
You're welcome anytime, Laz. Anytime, brother.
14.5 to go here in the second half. Barons with the lead in the basketball as Hickey will come over and give it off to Schreiner. Schreiner dumps it down to Hickey. Hickey, let it fly for three again. Off the rim, no good. Travis Lean has it hit off his hand and goes out of bounds. Yeah, that's right. Bonnie Vanderborn down there knocking it out, trying to save it. Back in the ball game.
Nice crowd in there. That's really nice to see.
I wonder how many of these people are going to stick around for the girls' game afterwards.
Hopefully, I mean, girls.
How are those crowds, Colin? I mean, we see people leaving after the guys, but do they come back in?
Late to the quarter. Gives it off to Boggs, and he will drill a three from the right side. He's in double figures now with 11.
Man, it's hard to get a shot off like that with Leanne on you. You're so close. Did a good job right there.
Back to an 11-point ball game, and on the drive, Schreiner is hit.
I think he got bailed out a little bit there because they had good defense there.
Alex Rodriguez first foul, team third.
You guys get a lot of the girls people. We see, when the guys' game's over, people walk in out. They come back in for the girls' game.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, a lot of people will go because they just have stuff to do. But during the beginning of the semester, there's usually a lot of stuff going on. It's busy, even Saturdays, and a lot of people went to the March for Life too. Right. So in DC.
So what's going on the rest of the day today for the Hank Kuzma Community Day?
Well, we got the game at 4, and then I'm not exactly sure. We might have some events after in the Fieldhouse here as Schreiner knocks down both. Wow.
Both. He's in double figures with 11. Any place to get food? That's what we're interested in.
So we'll see what happens, but yeah, it's overall a fun day here at Hank Kuzma Court.
They give the ball off, letting it fly for three again as Boggs. That's too strong. Dives off the back of the rim. Rebound by Verneau. Nothing but green shirts there.
Yeah, they were all fighting for that one.
13:40 left and a 13-point lead. Left side to Schreiner. He goes in a paint. Knifes between a couple of guys. Puts it up, no good, but a foul.
I like this energy by Schreiner.
Yeah, Schreiner definitely. We noticed that he likes to go. If you give him a little crease, he's going to the hole.
Carmichael gets his third foul. So both he and Brindle have 3 apiece.
I really like Joe Schreiner just because, he has a very strong eagerness to play. He loves basketball. And when I went up to Buffalo to go see them play, he couldn't play the first game against Steubenville because he was suspended, I think, for something. But, no, I really admire his eagerness to play. He loves the game, and it's just what he loves to do. It's his passion.
Schreiner from Bluffton, Ohio.
Got his second free throw coming up. He is 4 out of 4 from the stripe today, and the next one is on the way in Cork. Good.
He's done a nice job, too, of filling in for Noche at the point guard position. He's not used to playing.
He's got 13 right now. Leads the team in scoring for this game.
Yeah, where is Noche?
He's at an interview.
Oh,
There's
really?
Carmichael with a 3. That's deep. Rebound taken down by Vanderborn. Gives it off to Mack. Mack will pull it back out.
Nice job by Mack. It wasn't there, so he pulled it out.
I don't know if it's for some graduate assistant job or something like that. Vanderborn gives it off to Schreiner. He'll let this one fly for 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound taken down. New in the ball game. That's number 23, Terwillinger. DeAndre Terwillinger.
Yeah, you like that name.
That's a Wheel of Fortune name. There's a lot of letters in there. Lynch goes in the paint. Lynch gets him up in the air, puts it up and in. Let's finally get a shot here in the second half.
He throws up some ugly shots, but they're going in.
Yeah. He's got 8. 12:35 left, 13-point lead, 56-43. They dump it over. Schreiner's open for 3 again. That one's short. Tapped around, and it'll go out of bounds.
Got to give a shout out to Ginger and Scott. That texted that picture of last. She said they're actually watching the game live.
Oh, cool. I know Ginger for a long time. She's a good friend. Used to be a good friend with my friend Stephanie Williams from Wellsburg a long, long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away. Donnie Vanderborn with the basketball. Nice bounce pass inside to Frankovich. Turn
Nice
around the
spin
left
move by
hand.
Frankovich.
Can't get it to go, and they're tangled up underneath. And I think that's Trent.
Trent, yeah, he got tangled up there. Good job drawing that foul.
Yeah, that was Trent. I'm sorry. I thought it was.
Trent's one tough dude, man. He takes a lot of falls. And
I was standing next to him after the last game. He was still in uniform. He's a big guy.
Yeah, right
man.
down here, he's big.
He's a big dude.
He was hanging out with his mother, I think. He'll lob it up over top to Vanderborn. He'll give it off to Trent, looking for Frankovich. Dumps it down in the paint, back out to Mack. He goes baseline. Mack goes up strong, but too short with the bucket. Couldn't get it up over the rim. A rebound by Meyer as we approach the 12-minute mark.
It's hard to do that when you're coming in at a fast pace, parallel to the rim.
Lynch splits him, but then Travis Hickey out in front to Mack. Give it off to Kent. Kent lays it off the glass, and he got it. I was hoping he would slam it home.
Yeah, I think that's what Mack thought, too.
That's why he gave it up. He wanted the big fellow to flush it home.
Mack's got a smile on his face, just went like this to Matt Trent.
They gave me the ball for the dunk, Matt. Come on.
Come on, big fella. I can't reach it, but you can.
I don't think we haven't seen dunks in a while. There's a pass down underneath the Boggs. He turned around, just throws one up off the glass. Jace, this is the first time in 3 games there's nobody on the opposing team named Jenkins.
You're right.
Hickey gives it off to Trent, looking underneath, nothing home. Gives it off to Vanderborn as he slides by. Gives it back out to Mack. Now they dump it down to Trent. Trent trying to square up against Meyer. Turnaround jumpers up, off the rim, no good. Both teams a little bit cold right now.
Nice job of defense by Meyer. This time not letting Trent get to the paint like he wanted to.
I'll be back here on Wednesday night. I've got the schedule laying around somewhere right here.
I think they're playing.
Just one inside that block.
Penn State Altoona.
Altoona, yeah.
There's a pass down to Meyer. Meyer getting Trent on his hip. Turnaround jumper. Tries to use the glass too strong.
And that'll
Rebound.
be a big game, too, Jay. I'm sorry to cut you off. Altoona coming in 6-5 in the conference.
A couple of teams. Barron, too. These are the games that they need to win to move up in the standings and get up to that 6th spot. They're currently 8th.
I think we're out Indian Creek Tuesday night, right? Big Red Creek?
Yeah, you guys will be. I have counsel that night.
Well, Franciscans, they've had a lot of close games, a lot of tough losses. I mean, points, 3, 4, and 5. That's how close they are to.
You're exactly right.
There's a 3 by Barron's, no good. Rebound. Carmichael back the other end. Terwillinger with the basketball. Looking fire underneath the Lynch. Got him. Lynch, nice turnaround. Rejected by Trent.
He's able to save it, too. Nice job by Trent.
Gives it to Hickey. Hickey going left side, spin move in the paint. Lost control of the basketball. Lynch and somebody else down there. Max saves it. Nice job.
Nice hustle.
Trent.
Frankovich.
Well, Frankovich realized there that if there was a jump ball, it would have been Pitt-Bradford's possession. So he quickly, threw it out to Mack. I think it was Mack, right?
Yeah. Nice dump down. Trent all by himself with a bucket. And a timeout going to be called by the Panthers. 9:53 left to go. 60-43 lead.
The Steubenville Bakery has the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley. They're open Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. It's been a tradition since 1937. They are located at 525 South Street. That's Steubenville Bakery, the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley. Thank you, National Colloid, for sponsoring this broadcast. A National Colloid company with over 75 years in the chemical industry can take care of all your chemical blending needs.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
Under 10 minutes to go. 60-43. Barron's on top by 17. And they have the basketball. Boggs out there. Grindle gets it, swings it around to Fry. Fry looking for a shot, nothing home. Meyer, he'll let it fly from the right baseline. Got it.
Nice shot from Meyer. First time he showed that outside touch there.
Yeah, he's got 12. In a 15-point game with 9.5 to go. Hickey gets it out on top to Travis Leanne. He goes into the paint, a little bit turn on jumper, short. Rebound by Meyer.
A little short there, but I like that shot over the shorter guy.
He's swinging around, going baseline is Boggs. Nowhere to go, but puts it up anyways, and he got fouled. There was a little shove on Travis Leanne, too. A little elbow up in the torso.
A little bit of aggressiveness from Boggs there.
Barron's first foul comes at the 9:08 mark of the second half.
That's their first foul in the second half.
Yes, it is.
First free throw up by Boggs is good. Boggs has 12. He's got 3 bonus goals and 3 free throws.
Like I said earlier, he's got a nice smooth stroke.
Second one is on the way. It is up and also good. They were only 3 out of 8 from the line in the first half. 2 for 2 here in the second. Schreiner with the basketball off to Trent. Back to Hickey. Gives it off to Frankovich, looking for Trent, who just kind of shoves this guy to the ground. And then gets passed down in, just puts it up and in.
Nice strong move by Trent there.
I mean, he just went, I guess, and just shoved him
Get
right
off
down.
me.
In the corner. And there's a scoop shot, goes up, no good. That was taken by Terwillinger.
He just threw that one up there.
There's a lot of prayers in this game. They swing it over to Schreiner, back out to Trent. Trent back over to Schreiner from deep beyond the arc, lets it fly, got it.
Well, Schreiner's on fire from behind the arc today.
He's got 9 points in the second half already, 16 in a game. With 8:15 to go, and it's an 18-point ball game.
And love the very unselfish play of Franciscan there, too.
There's a three-pointer banged home by Brindle with a triple, gives him 5.
And that's good to see from Schreiner, too, as of late. He's been struggling a little bit the past couple games, but, you know, he's picking it up here.
Schreiner looking down low, lobs it down to Frankovich. Reverse layup off the glass and in.
A nice pass by Schreiner, throwing it up high where only Frankovich could get it.
And Drazen's got 12. 6 in the first half, 6 in the second half with 7:45 to go. Coming back the other way. Here comes Boggs. Scoop shot, no good, but a foul going to be called by Trent, and that'll be his third.
Also 14, Matt Trent, his third, team second.
I think Trent was saying there that he kind of like almost wrapped his arm around,
he hooked
around
him.
Trent.
That's what he did. He hooked him, but he got away with it. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
There's Annie up there in the private box. Mark Law from the Herald Stars up there. Getting ready to retire, I think. Yeah, Mark, because he usually covers our council meetings, and he's done. First free throws up by Boggs and good.
The famous Barron Lounge. Barron Lounge, Barron Lounge.
We need to get a speaker in there or a TV, you know, and show the game.
Yeah. Right. Next free throw on the way by Boggs is good again. He's 4 for 4 from the stripe in the second half. 6 for 6 overall, and it's a 15-point game with about 7.5 left. There goes Mack off the line, can't get it. Rebound, put up 2 tries in a row by Frankovich. The third one finally goes.
There we go.
And then he gets the bucket on the third attempt. Everybody's going to laugh out of that.
Yeah, because he missed the easy bunny, and he missed another easy bunny, and the third one, he had arms all over him. Big Mike Florak out there in the hallway down below.
We left Danny upstairs.
Yeah, see him in the doorway?
Yeah. So Frankovich now with 14 points, looking for the 15th. Free throw on the way, and off the back of the rim, no good. They kick it out of bounds. That's got to be Barron ball. I thought that was off the Boggs.
Yeah, I thought that hit off number 5 as well.
That's what we got to get up here one day at halftime. Did we have him yet?
Who?
Florak.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, we did, yeah. He wanted to charge us. I forgot.
It's like, Joe, where'd this ref come from?
By the way, I love Schreiner's shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Those are cool. Boggs picks up his dribble. Fry lets it fly for 3. That's off the rim, no good. Tapped around, picked up by Mack.
Schreiner does have a nice collection for sure. I've seen him. It's
Those
nice.
are cool. And there's a offensive foul going to be called. Coach Walsh telling Frankovich, you got to wait for the guy to come before you pick him. You can't just run into him. You can't seek him out. You got to wait for him to get there. Coach Wallace wearing the casual white tennis shoes today.
I saw that.
All the coaches are wearing
Yeah, I
them.
saw that earlier.
Except Adam. Adam's got to be different. Give it off. Here's a 3, and that's off the rim. No good by Brindle. And the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Barron ball.
I like that fight there with Drazen. He's got arm tangled up with 25 or 55, but you know.
So they're up 17 here. Your Coach Wallace just said, not do anything crazy. Finish strong. Good fundamental.
Do some time up. Hickey goes, swings it around left side to Lean. He'll let it fly for 3. That's off. Rebound by Carmichael. Travis Lean says, I'm not interested in taking any time off of that shot clock. Goes Lynch in the lane. Throws it off the glass, no good, and got fouled. And nice sportsmanship by Schreiner to help him up.
Justin Mack, his second, team fourth, shooting 2 at the line, number 1. Daniel Lynch.
6:26 left. Barron's up by 17. Girls game approximately, 20 minutes after this one ends?
Something like that, yeah. About 20
warm
minutes,
up. Lynch first free throw is up and good.
Matt Trent checks back in.
Lynch with 9. Got the Big Red Bash tonight.
Yes. You seem to always win something.
Got your tickets yet?
No, you have them, don't you? I hope. I was part of that text, remember?
I'm going to forget, so I'm going to pull them out now and give them to you.
You're ready to tell you, you're going to outbid your buddy tonight again? I was telling Melissa that story last night.
That was down Toronto, though. The second free throw, who was at the line?
Number 1.
Lynch, all right, thank you. Forgot. It's that short-term memory. Travis Lean got a little bit of a head start. No call walking on the big fella.
I'm human, I walk. Isn't that what I'm supposed to do? I can't get anywhere else without doing it.
Walk and run. Where's everybody getting his food at? Is there someplace out there that's cooking? I didn't see.
They got to have something going on for the
guy got out here's got all kind of stuff here too. Frederick's got a little mini tiny restaurant down underneath. Fry bounce pass over to Meyer. Meyer let it fly from about 16, no good. It bounced it off the glass. Went over the shot, no good, but a foul.
Jefferson County Chamber of Commerce has food up there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Dan knows all.
Now goes against Vanderborn, his first. And Boggs goes back to the line.
Got to give Pitt-Bradford some credit here. I mean, they're struggling all season, 1-15 or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? And they played earlier at their place, and we beat them by 30. And they're just hanging around. They're down by 14, but they haven't let it get out of hand. They were down by 12 at the half, I believe.
Yeah.
And they're just hanging right in there.
17 points now for Boggs. And a timeout called. 5:56 left to go. 69-56 the lead.
Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself, the rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Located at 805 University Boulevard in Steubenville, the Sesame Grill serves the finest Chinese and Japanese food. They also have the freshest sushi bar. Eat in at the Hibachi or order online. For pickup, call 740-282-6688. There are many ways you can enjoy the Sesame Grill on University Boulevard. The Sesame Grill is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. .556 left. Barron's leading it by 13. Get the basketball as
the Panthers putting full court pressure on Franciscan as Hickey comes across the timeline, double team, gets it off to Vanderborn. Picks up his dribble, swings it around to Schreiner. Shot clock at 15. Schreiner going right, shot clock at 10. Looking, gets it off to Travis Land, nowhere to go, has it knocked away, dribbles, swings it back out. Schreiner, a very deep three off the rim, no good, rebound by Trent, nobody's there. Trent takes it up, puts it up and in.
Nice job by Trent there.
Yeah, good vision by Trent for sure. I don't know how that Pitt-Bradford just kind of lost sight of that one there.
Trent's got 13. 15-point game with 5:14 left. Meyer looking, gives it off to Boggs. Boggs dribbling left, right, picks up a dribble. They dump it down low to Meyer. Meyer backing down against Trent. Meyer with a turnaround, up and in.
I said that Trent was going to have at least 15 rebounds. He's got 11 right now.
Meyer's putting up some points here. 8.5, 14 in the game. Travis Land to Vanderborn. Dump it down low. Travis Land goes up. They called it an offensive foul. He got hacked.
Wow, he got hammered. That's a horrible call.
Travis can't believe it. Yeah, that was a bad call, I think. And he made the bucket, too. That's even more frustrating. Hard shot there.
They wave off the bucket and they'll come back the other way.
I like the effort, though, nonetheless. Travis does a really good job of, driving in. And Coach Wallace not happy here with the ref at all.
He calls a timeout with 4:39 left. We'll be back.
The National Colloid Company has provided specialty chemical blending with exceptional technical service and application support for over 75 years. National Colloid provides chemicals to hundreds of customers and offers services including custom blending, packaging, and labeling. The National Colloid Company is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself, the rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish chunks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
I'll tell you what, some of the stuff that people put on Facebook is unbelievable. Who's got that kind of time?
I know, right?
Carmichael with the ball, and that ball's tipped away and then knocked out of bounds. Did you see Kobe Bryant? Was it Kobe Bryant the other day said there was like 3 girls in the WNBA that could play in the NBA?
He's crazy.
Belladonna and Maya Moore and who's the other one? Diana Taurasi.
I think he was just being nice.
There's a three-pointer, too strong, but a foul. As Donnie Vandermeer went out there to contest Fry, but Fry's going to get 3 free throws.
I haven't seen that one in a while. Yeah.
It would have been cool if he'd have made it, been a 4-point play, but he missed it, so he's got to shoot 3 of them.
You know, it's funny earlier, at one point in time, Pitt-Bradford had 5 or 6 fouls, and Franciscan have any now.
Yeah. Fry makes the first one. That's his first points of the game. Second one on the way. That's a high-pitched laugh.
It's Councilman
Young dealer,
yeah.
Retired. Is that a real laugh?
I think so. You know. They say statistically,
it's like a hyena laugh.
They say, I don't know how true this is, but they say statistically that the ratio of girls to guys at Franciscan is like 65 to 35. So I'm surprised there's not more high-pitched laughs.
I mean, that's I'd like to find that person who that is and interview them, huh? There's a three-pointer from Hickey, and he'll drain it over the right side.
Wide open. You can't leave him open like that. He's going to bury it.
First bucket of the second half for Hickey, and he's got 10. Boggs over in the corner. Fry, he'll let this one fire for 3. Got it. No foul this time. And he makes the bucket. He's got 6.
And Pitt-Bradford now in a full court.
Back to a 10-point game. Travis Leanne across the timeline, 74-64. Takes a couple of Euro steps. And Lynch with the basketball.
I don't think Trent was expecting that one.
I think Lynch is going to shoot this. Lynch off the glass, no good, but a foul. Going to miss dunk from behind by Leonard. Or by Meyer.
Lynch has hit the floor so many times tonight, it's not funny.
So what's the closest WNBA team to here? Because
they got one in Cleveland anymore?
No.
I don't think they do.
I don't think there is one close to New York.
Yeah, there aren't even that many of them.
Closest to me was the Sacramento Monarchs. I think the Monarchs, yeah. Yeah, but that went out of business a long time ago.
I can honestly say I've never watched a minute of a women's basketball game.
I did. I have when Sylvia Crawley played from Steubenville. I did watch.
Lynch makes the second free throw.
They got it back to 9, Jags.
Yeah, still in it.
They're in that full court
pressure.
now.
Mack picks up, gives it off to Schreiner. Schreiner across the timeline. Races by a couple of defenders. Gets caught in the middle, and that's stolen by Boggs. Boggs hit by Mack and a foul.
I didn't see how that was a foul there. I mean,
yeah, he bumped him there.
Ran him. Just bumped him along. Just give him a little boost.
We're at the line for a 1-on-1, chance to cut it to 7.
Yeah. I mean, that's the 9th foul against the Barons.
They had 0 at the 9:08 mark, remember?
Right, yeah. That was only 6 minutes ago. Free throws up and good by Boggs. And Boggs has been filling them up. He is 9 for 9 from the stripe.
Wow, that's impressive.
And the next one is good, too.
10 for 10 from the free throw line. My goodness.
7-point ball game.
74-67, 3:05 to go. Hickey throws it over to Schreiner down in the corner to Mack. Mack had Frankovich, didn't see him until it was too late. Frankovich comes back, sets up a pick, give and go. Frankovich has knocked out off the hands of one of the guys from the Panthers and out of bounds.
Pitt-Bradford's coach not happy with that call there. Not sure what he's complaining about.
He's got all nice tires that foul underneath. He kind of reminds me, I don't know, when I was up close talking to him, you're like in a movie, like a guy that's going to transform into a vampire. He's got like the hair like that and the features that come down to where you're looking at that guy going, you know, I'm starting to get a little scared. I just want your lineup. So Trent's at the line. Free throw on the way, up and good. 14 points now for Trent. 2:54 left, an 8-point lead.
Frankovich trying to pump up the bench. Got some guys to get him going.
Pump up the volume. Huh? Next one on the way is up off the back of the rim, no good by Trent. And Lynch with the ball with 8-point deficit, 2:49 left. I'll give it over to Lynch on the right side. Dribbling around, Lynch, jumper from 3, lets it go, got it.
It's back to a 5-point game with 2:38.
And Lynch with 14.
And right here's where they miss Noche, handling this full court press.
Timeout called by the Barons. 2:28 left, 75-70. We'll be back.
Now is the time of year to clean your home, so call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today. It's a toll-free call, 866-276-1418. 866-276-1418. It's carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, oriental rugs, pet odors. It's all done by trained and certified staff, too. Get your home clean with Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration. Call now, 866-276-1418.
The Steubenville Bakery has the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley. They're open Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. It's been a tradition since 1937. They are located at 525 South Street. That's Steubenville Bakery, the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley.
We're back.
I'm in the middle of a group test between Dr. George's and Reno Suckots.
Oh, jeez.
Barron basketball. Travis Leanne goes into the paint. He just lays a finger roll and puts it in.
Yeah, they cut it to 5. Coach Wallace comes timeout, tells Travis check back in and get immediate results.
2:12 left to go in the game. A 7-point Barron lead at 77-70. Fry's trying to get the other side to clear out so he can get an open jumper, but they're not paying attention to him. Lynch out on top. Gives it off to Meyer. Meyer dribbling. Left side gives it off to Boggs. Boggs going right. They'll separate. Put up a shot. No good. Rebound taken down by Leanne. And Schreiner will bring it up. Being hounded by Lynch. He does a little bunny hop as he comes across the timeline. We'll give it off to Travis Leanne. He thought about that three.
He pulled a three, yeah. So did Trent.
Over to Mack. Shot clock down to 14. In the corner to Schreiner. Schreiner dumps it down low to Trent. Face to face with Meyer. Goes into the paint. He's hit.
That's a foul, yeah.
Meyer picks up the foul. That's his third.
I think that's going to be on Lynch.
Fouls on 35.
No, you're right, Judge.
His third.
I thought Lynch was the one that hit him. So did Lynch. You see him throw his hands up in the air.
1:27 remaining. Carmichael comes back in for the first time in a while.
Trent 2 for 4 from the line so far today.
Alex Rodriguez checks in. I haven't seen J-Lo down here anywhere. Trent at the line. First one on the way. Good.
Trent now 3 for 5.
2 out of 3 from the line in the second half. Matt looks, aims, fires, and he can't get the roll. It just barely crawls out.
8-point game, minute 25 left.
Clock is running. Lynch out on top.
I think the big thing now is to watch for the three-point. You know, they've been doing a lot of attempts at three-pointers.
Boggs down to Carmichael, spins in the paint, lost control of the basketball.
Nice job by Trent once again.
Travis Leanne gets the ball.
Number 1 meant to foul there, but he didn't foul.
He tried to.
Yeah. They give it to Hickey. They swing it over left side to Mack, and then he's fouled by Carmichael. Carmichael's fourth. I can't wait to go home, lay on the couch and watch golf and get something to eat before we go to the bash.
Big golf guy?
Oh,
you like
yeah.
golf? Who's your favorite
Phil.
player?
Phil, he ain't doing anything anymore, though. I might have to go to somebody. I do like Jordan Spieth, too. I like his demeanor.
Yeah. Golf's fun, man. You know, when
it sure is.
When Tiger, won that Masters, I mean, man, that was.
Justin Mack makes the free throw. Hits his first point in the game, too.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, we don't. Not much of a Tiger Woods fan here. Okay,
it's not Woods. It's not Woods. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the media constantly kissing his behind, and he's in 17th. When he's in 17th place.
There we go.
Yeah, but he brings people to the golf course.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Let's just rant with 1 minute left.
If I'm in 17th place, why would they be talking about me?
Because you don't bring people to the golf course.
I bring the people to the golf course. Usually with my colorful hats.
Oh, when did I start?
There's a foul. That's the fourth foul called.
I love Tiger Woods. And who's the new guy, the big guy?
Brooks Koepka?
Yes, I like him too.
He's an animal out there.
Yeah.
And that Bryson DeChambeau, or whatever his name is, he said that they had that ESPN body thing, and Koepka hadn't been working out because he was hurt, so he got a little bit soft. And Bryson says, he goes, you don't have a six-pack. So he put his trophies up there. He says, you're right, I'm too shy. And Bryson DeChambeau, he has nothing, no wins, Second one by Lynch goes in.
9-point game.
Under a minute left. Mack has it knocked away. Lynch gets the steal underneath. Fry goes up, puts it off the glass, and the bucket is good. So Fry's been catching fire. He's got 8.5, and there's a foul by Fry.
Yeah, I don't know what Fry was waiting for, though. He should have fouled him immediately.
Right. Fry goes over and tells Mac, hey, I'm not trying to hurt you or nothing. Right, and he's still talking to him. They're good.
They're good. You're all right. You hit my arm, man, but we're good. We're good. You know.
43.1 left.
This is basketball, baby. NCAA basketball.
I don't know what. I don't know if Alex Rodriguez thinks that nobody sees him down there, but Schreiner and Hickey are right there, like 10 feet away from him. First free throw is up and good by Mack. He's 3 for 3 from the line with 43.1 to go in an 8-point game. Meyer comes in, back along with Carmichael.
Yeah, the offense for defense switch here. Yeah. You're right down there, Laz.
There's Mark Law standing right down below us. Next free throw is up, and it is good also by Mack. 4 points. 43 seconds. The clock hasn't stopped. There it goes. Or started. Lynch gets it off to Carmichael. Carmichael just bumps Trent out of the way. That's got to be a double dribble. He sets the fly. The three-pointer is no good. Rebound taken down underneath.
And Mack took a big tumble there. I think he's all right. But
yeah.
Went up aggressively for that rebound, caused that foul. That's good stuff that we want to see from Justin Mack, after hitting
nice job by Meyer, too, though, picking him up after he knocked him down.
Yeah.
Meyer got his fourth foul with 32.7 to go. Both teams are in the double bonus.
We talked about that before in the AMCC. The games we've done so far anyway, you don't see a lot of the trash talking, the bitterness that you see in other games.
No, you don't.
Well, I think, especially Franciscan coming from a Catholic university.
Yep.
They're still athletes and they're still playing basketball on the court, but, I think there's a little bit more respect there from them.
Mack misses the first free throw. And the second one on the way is good. So Justin Mack now 5 out of 6 from the line, and they lead it by 10 with 29 seconds left. Rodriguez, he'll let it fly for 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Carmichael. Carmichael underneath the Meyer. Meyer double clutches, go up too strong, but a foul. I would have just let him score with 21 seconds
just
left.
let him put it in.
That's what I was thinking. But.
I was on 21. Travis Leanne, his fourth. Shooting 2 at the line, 35.
Meyer with 14 points. First one on the way is in and out, line drive. Meyer's 0 for 3 from the stripe.
We'll be back in action Tuesday night out at Indian Creek. Indian Creek against Big Red, and right back here Wednesday, right?
Yep. Wednesday night, 6 o'clock start. Next free throw, way too strong. And missed both by Meyer. 17 seconds left, all by himself is Travis Land. He'll go up and he'll slam it home with the 2 hands.
There you go, Jack.
Wasn't very authoritative, but,
It'll do.
Well, he'll still take it, though. 12-point game, under 10 seconds. Lynch goes in the paint. Lynch with a runner, and he gets the roll with 3 seconds left. And that'll be it. They don't even have to take the ball out of it. Barons win it 85-75. That was a much higher scoring second half. Barons put up 45. And meanwhile, 46 scored by Pitt-Bradford. So that's your final 85-75. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back with stats and wrap-ups coming up after these words.
Now is the time of year to clean your home, so call Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration today. It's a toll-free call, 866-276-1418. 866-276-1418. It's carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, oriental rugs, pet odors. It's all done by trained and certified staff, too. Get your home clean with Apollo Pro Cleaning and Restoration. Call now, 866-276-1418.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley Sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish chunks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
Down the street, there's a hardware store with great tools, products,
And expert advice.
We've got everything you need because we know the community and we know our customers. So next time you have a home improvement project,
Drop by.
your local True Value hardware store. True Value.
Start right.
Start here.
At M&M True Value Hardware on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville.
Right now, we've got everything you need for that all-important fall cleanup. So hurry in today.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor. It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
We're back here, at a victorious Franciscan University set over Pitt-Bradford here with Joe Schreiner. Excellent job filling in for Dan Anoche, the point guard, a little bit different, but you stepped up to the challenge and played an excellent game.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And I like, we talked about your aggression of taking to the hole, and if you see, a crease, you're gone. But today, you were on fire from outside the three. What was you saw that you were able to?
My teammates were crazy today, just finding me on the rise, finding me in open spots, just letting me take the threes. Travis, he's an amazing player. He didn't have a good game today, so I'm just so happy that I could step up for him and Sean could step up for him, and we just filled the role for sure.
And like I said, filling in for Noche, you had the point guard role. You also, one thing we talked about, very unselfish. Like the way you guys, the shot was there at times for the three, but you saw an open man down low. You were able to pound it and establish your will down there too.
Yeah.
So just tell us what how it felt stepping into the role as a point guard.
Oh, it was great. I played with Noche for 4 years, so basically if he steps out, I know exactly what he does. So I'm just filling in for him. And I'm just really happy that players made plays today, and I could find an open man for sure.
And you got another game coming up, big game this Wednesday too. You guys are right back in the hunt.
Yeah,
it'd be nice to get
sure.
3 more in a row at home.
Yeah. We got a taste of winning, so we got 3 more in a row at home. So hopefully we get a good student fan section out here, and we can just rattle off a couple of wins for us.
Well, I tell you what, amazing job. I love the aggressiveness you're going to the hole. I love you hitting from those 3 deep threes too.
Yeah. Appreciate
good
it.
job
Thank you
today.
very
Congratulations
much. Thank you.
Appreciate
it.
Those were like NBA threes that he was throwing.
Yeah, he was. He was hitting some bombs.
So Schreiner ends up with 16 points, and Coach Joe Wallace will be joining us here momentarily. Good game, bud. Good game, buddy. So, guys, I felt like I was being ignored over here.
I thought you were doing the stats.
That's what I just told Coach. I'm like, nobody's over here talking to me.
Right,
fine, thanks. There we go. Hey, just talk to me.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Coach, big game. This team only had 1 win coming in, but they came out, and that was a 40-29 game at the half. Ended up scoring 45. They outscored you 46-45 in the second, but you win by 10. But kind of game you need. I mean, we talked about last week about the ball game last minute, but this time you were able to get out to that big, hold them off, and do a nice job at the free throw line toward the last couple minutes of the game.
Yeah, we did. There's some sloppiness out there. We we wanted to use our size advantage, and it worked well on the offense end when we were moving that ball. I mean, they had a hard time guarding us when Matt Trent was in there with Drazen, but then they were spreading us out on the other end. So it's a give and take game, and I just felt like, I don't know. I mean, it was a kind of a blah. I don't know. Last 10 minutes of the game, we didn't have a lot of energy. I thought we got a little complacent with things, but I'm not trying to be negative right now. We haven't won in 3, so I'm happy right now.
Well, you get well balanced. All 5 starters end up in double figures with Hickey with 10, Frankovich with 14, Lean with 15, Trent with 15, and Schreiner with 16, but also nailing 9 3-pointers on the afternoon. Yeah. So seemed like the outside game was hitting pretty good, but Trent was getting a lot of buckets underneath too.
Yeah, Matt's been playing really well. He's been locked in. He's doing a good job passing the ball. And I don't know how many. If he had a couple assists, it looked like he did a good job of getting it out of the post. But they were really collapsing on us, and so that was our plan. Is we really wanted to keep putting pressure at the rim and then play inside-out basketball, which we did. Our offense is fine. We scored 85.
There's a stat. See if you want to go up and down here.
Yeah, I see it here. Yeah, I mean, but what do we got here? Glass was pretty decent, but the one thing is we got to just be more in tune to guarding on the perimeter. I thought that wasn't that great. They did spread us out. They run like the Princeton-style offense, a lot of back cuts, and they have their center on the perimeter, kind of pointing the attack, and it's just a different look. I thought just better energy would have been good from us down the stretch, and just a few little other things. But we got good minutes from certain guys. I thought, Donnie Vanderborn's getting more comfortable as his minutes keep going up.
5 points for him tonight.
You got to talk about the job. I was talking to Joe. He did a nice job. Daniel Nocha never played today.
Yeah. Well, we were gonna. I wasn't gonna bring it up. That's our whole thing was. He wasn't here today. He had something to take care of, and I didn't want to talk about it. We didn't even talk about it. We practiced everything without him yesterday, and I didn't even want to bring it up today. And so I wasn't going to say anything afterwards. But not having him there. Yeah, but we're not going to.
Schreiner did a nice job.
Schreiner did a really good job.
That's the point I was going. He did a nice job.
He did a great job with it, and I'm proud of the way he's playing right now. Because Travis Leans is in here, and Travis didn't play very well as he's capable of, but Joe's really done a good job of becoming more of facilitator to guys. He's driving and kicking. He did hit some big shots, but I'm proud of Joe right now. He's done a really good job of adapting to what we need right now.
When a team comes in here and they were only 1-16 coming in, 0-12 in the conference, how hard is it as a coach to keep your players focused on the fact that you can't go by a record down here, and after losing the other night disappointingly by 5, to come back against a team like that, how do you guard against going like that?
That was hard, and we already beat these guys. We beat them really bad at their plays. Yeah. So you're showing video, and I did it purposely. I didn't show a whole lot of our clips against them because you just don't want to get in that mindset. And I knew it was going to be hard, but once we got that lead, I kept seeing that the gas pedal get off a couple times, then the gas pedal get off again, and that's just part of keep maturing as a team. That's I think we can have a special there's still 8 games left.
Yeah.
We can still do a lot. You can see that the firepower we do have, and we got 3 more in a row here at home. We just got to keep chopping one down.
Some of the teams you're playing too are teams that are just right in front of you that you can overtake them.
Exactly.
So these are huge games at home.
Next 3 of them are all in front of you there, so you got a chance to take an opportunity. You got
we got Altoona next,
and then you got after that you got
Barron, and then Aloysius. Yeah, so we got 3 ones that are going to be huge for us, but the defense end's got to keep getting better, and part of it is the 2 last teams we played, they really spread you out, and we're trying to be more aggressive. Our guys are thinking too much on the defense end, and playing against that style a little bit, and you have draws and having to guard a guard on the perimeter. It's just a different matchup for them, so we just got to get better at that kind of things, and then learn to just, when you got the game at about, what was our largest lead there? 19, and then it felt like we could have just put it away. But 18, yeah. We had it at 18. It felt like I could just put it down, just drop the hammer, get that thing to about 25, and the next thing you know, I looked up, it's 11, and it's like, come on, but proud to get a win, and we just got to keep getting better. That's it. You know how it goes right now. Just keep getting better, enjoy it. And it's always a nice atmosphere here with honoring Coach Kuzma and his family.
You shouldn't have to motivate your team over the next several ball games. They're all over 500 or better.
Yes.
And this is a big stretch coming up here.
It's a huge stretch.
You got Barron, who's 11-5, Altoona's 10-5, and Aloysius is 9-7. But in the conference, they're all bunched together here. 8-3 down to 6-5, and you're sitting there now at 5-7 after today's win. So only a game and a half, behind with still a lot of games left.
There's still a lot of games left, and that's what I'm saying. Each day, these next 3, we just have to. The focus right now. That's the only thing that's just we got to keep focus. We lack it at times, and
kind of gets away sometimes.
I mean, we've seen it though, the stretches. Even against Greensburg the other night, you get the lead early in the going down the stretch in the first half. You go up 4. Now you feel like you can push it, and then you go into half tied up, and then you come out of the half sleepwalking. Next thing you know, you're down 9. I know it's basketball; it's a game of runs, but I think we could just be better. On the defense end right now is really what it's going to come down to.
Well, Coach, appreciate the time as always. Big win today on Hank Kuzma Community Day, and good weather finally. The sun was out a little bit ago, and
it looks like it, huh?
So finally, that might break. But congratulations again. We'll see you on Wednesday.
See you guys Wednesday. Thank you.
All right, Coach.
Thank you.
Good job.
Head Coach Joe Wallace says Franciscan improves their record to 6-11 overall. And meanwhile, the Panthers dropped to 1-17, and they're 0-13 in the conference. So let's take a quick timeout. We'll come back with your stats to wrap it up after this.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
The Steubenville Bakery has the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley. They're open Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. It's been a tradition since 1937. They are located at 525 South Street. That's Steubenville Bakery, the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley. Do you suffer from stress, anxiety, or trouble going to sleep? Well, stop in and see the experts at Tri-State Medical. They can guide you on what CBD products will help you today. Stop in at Tri-State Medical, downtown Weirton, and start feeling the relief that CBD offers.
Welcome back, everyone, to Hank Kuzma Community Day at the Hank Kuzma Court in Finnegan Fieldhouse on the campus of Franciscan University of Steubenville. As the Barons win it 85-75. For the Barons, Matt Trent, 6 field goals, 3 out of 6 from the line for 15 points. Joe Schreiner with 1 field goal, 3 bonus goals, 5 for 5 from the line for 16 points. Sean Hickey, 2 field goals, 2 bonus goals for 10 points. Travis Leanne had 2 field goals, 3 bonus goals, 2 out of 2 from the line for 15 points. Drazen Frankovic, 7 field goals, and 0 for 1 from the stripe for 14 points. Justin Mack, 5 out of 6 from the line for 5. Joe Verneau had 2 field goals, 0 for 1 from the line for 4. And Donnie Vanderborn, a field goal and a bonus goal for 5. For the Barons, 21 field goals, 9 bonus goals, 15 out of 21 from the field or from the line for a total of 85. For the Panthers, Daniel Lynch, 5 field goals, 1 bonus goal, 4 out of 8 from the line for 17 points. Jeffrey Fry, a field goal, a bonus goal, 3 for 3 from the line for 8 points. Dylan Meyer had 7 field goals, 0 for 4 from the stripe for 14 points. Alex Brindle, a field goal and a bonus goal for 5. And Nick Carmichael, a field goal, bonus goal, 1 for 2 from the line for 6. Off the bench, Gavin Boggs with a game high. He had 3 bonus goals and 10 for 10 from the line for 19 points. Alex Rodriguez, 2 bonus goals for 6. Overall, 15 field goals, 9 bonus goals, 18 out of 27 for the stripe for a total of 75 points. So we had 36 field goals, but we had 18 bonus goals in the game tonight. That's a lot. Dan just cut you off. Oh, you're done, I guess. All right, tonight's game has been brought to you by Apollo Pro Restoration, Finnegan's by Steve's Fish, Tri-State Medical, M&M, True Value Hardware, the Steubenville Bakery, and Sesame Grill. We will see you Tuesday night from Wintersville as Indian Creek hosts Steubenville Big Red, and the back with the Barons on Wednesday at 6 p.m. with your tip-off scheduled for then. For Dan Vogel and Jason Jenkins, Jim Huggins saying good afternoon from Franciscan University. Barons win it 85-75.